Hello guys, my name is Plant, and I'm in command of the Macedonians, and it looks like to be a 1v1, and my opponent is, I have no idea, and he's playing as the Numidians. Okay, this is I have no idea. Looks like this game is a, let's see, judging by the units, I would say that this is about a 15k CWB game. Let's see, maybe 12.5k, but I find that unlikely due to the amount of units here. And it looks like a Macedonians versus Numidia. So it looks to be a very unfair battle, as the Macedonians have vast advantages over most of the factions in the game, especially in Numidia. So I'm not sure why I would save this game, but here I am commentating on it. Oh, I see why, because I'm playing against somebody in the SOR clan called Kiwi. Kiwi's a very good player, and he's got 2 slingers, 6 archers, 2 long shield cavalry, which are basically tough light cavalry, which are slightly slower than weak light cavalry. Let's see, Numidian cavalry, 2 Numidian cavalry, and 2 Numidian camel riders. So I've played against Numidia before, and so my archers are in line with my own infantry. That's bizarre. Perhaps I thought that if my infantry were in line, they would take the arrowheads for the archers. I suppose I would soon find out that this is not the case, as it's not as if the man is standing right in front of the archers. It's more likely that they're just getting hit themselves. A bit of a cavalry skirmish going on here. They do get caught, but he thinks it's not worth it, and we both run back. I do get some stingers. I'm charging companion cavalry, that's heavy cavalry through. Hopefully getting more stingers. Kills quite a few. Get caught, routs them, and hopefully runs back before they could in turn get captured. Camel riders are strong against cavalry, but they're too slow to catch them up. Maybe charge with a combination of a light cavalry to catch it, and then a camel riders to actually fight it. It would be more successful. Even legionnaires, they must be out of position, I would guess. But it does seem that since I'm not using my own pikemen, it's successfully beating back the cavalry, because my light cavalry should not be attacking the Numidian legionaries. Looks like I'm responding in kind. So this right off the bat, this is a very quick, exciting game. We're both shooting archers to each other. I would say that he's actually got the advantage. In fact, it looks I should have the advantage archers. I placed my archer line like so they're actually being bunched up close together. So I should really try to spread out my archers. So it's very difficult to say who has the archer advantage, but I'll say for definite that I should have the archer advantage if I use my archer units properly, because these are Cretan archers, they're very good archers, and they've got long range. So looks like am I actually shooting at these archers? It looks like I am, because they have suffered some casualties. Or maybe I'm stupidly shooting at Numidian legionaries for whatever reason, which means that most of these archers will survive with plenty of ammo, hopefully, and so can shoot at my own units. Oh, I see what I was trying to do. I was trying to thin out the infantry and charge in my own royal pikemen. So I'm not really much of a skirmishing style of player here. If you look here, that should be my general unit. It's actually moved towards center. If you have a row of units and you make a row after deployment, when you deploy them, the general's always on the left hand side. But if there's like 4 units, he'll move to the second, to the left. So my Macedonians charges in, successfully catches a few archers, moving the cavalry together as well. Preferably you want the cavalry to be as close as the infantry as possible to support the infantry, and hopefully catch some archers. So these camel, I'm being flanked here, and I haven't placed that much my pikes, and so they rout because they've been charged by a lot of cavalry, and that's actually quite surprisingly strong charge there. I'm not sure why they're so easily routed, to be honest. It's probably because I haven't put down the pikes, or they have, but I didn't use the backspace method to put the pikes down when they were disrupted. So right now it's a bit of a messy melee, companions against Numidian cavalry. I would say this was a bad use of my own infantry. They all routed, they all got charged in the rear very quickly. Even especially by very fast units like Numidian cavalry and the long shields, and then the slightly slower moving camels will come in. But in this case I've lost the game now. All of my infantry is dead. Looks like if they actually do win out the infantry battle, then I've got nothing but archers, and he's got plenty of cavalry, and so I should lose all my... Oh, I see, my archers are all dead. So this is basically no hope. My archers died early, my infantry had a very bad charge, and they got surrounded and got charged in the rear, and they routed very quickly. And my cavalry didn't save them in time, and in return had to charge into the infantry and got surrounded and cavalry at the same time. I suppose I thought I had a chance by charging into the mixed melee I might be able to surround them and rout them, but that was not the case. This says I've been clearly defeated, but surprisingly it's not heroic, which is what I would think it would be. And so ends the commentary.